Wait until the war is over. The unknown caller. Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Man, this is really hard to describe. But it's not hard because it's plain as day. It's right there in front of your face. And this right here is Hillary Clinton on the 2016 campaign, the presidential campaign that she fixed with Trump. They fixed the election, I believe. That's my belief. And she lost it on purpose, man. That's what I think. All right, and I'm building on that right here. Here she is at a campaign stop saying, support Ray, not Roy Cooper, for governor of North Carolina. In my opinion, she's faking this, okay? She knows exactly who Roy Cooper is. And, I mean, that's just how far out they were planning this. I know it sounds bizarre, but it's true, dude. So she knows who Roy Cooper is, okay? She knows who the candidate for the governor of North Carolina is. This woman is not stupid. She's very smart, despite what people are led to believe. Virginia. We'll go now. Let's just step away from that for a second. Virginia, which is a humongous gift to Trump. Okay, it's so obvious. You've got the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the attorney general. All three of them Democrats, and they're all embroiled in this controversy. They each have their own individual thing going on, but it basically means that the governor will stay in office up until 2020. And the fact that he had a picture appearing on his medical school yearbook, somebody in blackface alongside of somebody appearing in a KKK costume right there, all right? This broke over the weekend. Initially, his name is Ralph Northam. Everybody knows it. He gave this press conference. First, he gave a formal apology admitting that one of the two persons is him. Then the next day, say it's not him. And he gave this press conference with his wife, okay, saying it's not him. He doesn't know how it ended up in his medical school yearbook, even though it's just like, well, even if it's not you, how the hell does this appear in a page that has his name on it? It's not important. I'm telling you, this is all... it's all a setup. Basically, all three of these people, with the exception of the lieutenant governor, who I think... I don't know about the lieutenant governor, but I'm telling you, these people are Clinton Democrats, and they're all... This is a gigantic gift to Trump. And, that's what it is. But because the attorney general, who's now come forward today, saying that he himself... was in blackface earlier in his life, I think in college, and he, I guess, has apologized for it. But earlier, when this thing was breaking with the governor, he himself, the attorney general, had called for his resignation. That's him right there. I don't even know his name. Doesn't matter. The lieutenant governor, who would become governor if the governor resigned, he himself has right when this happened with the governor, a woman came forward claiming sexual assault against, making a claim against the lieutenant governor, Justin Fairfax, claiming he sexually assaulted her at the 2004 Democrat National Convention in Boston, which I guess would have been Bush Kerry. Her name is Vanessa Tyson. She actually made, according to the lieutenant governor, she actually made this claim a year ago, and brought somebody had a hold of this story at the Washington Post, and I think never ran it for reasons that aren't clear to me. He's saying, they never ran it. He's denying it completely. She gave an extremely, I know I'm going all around in circles, but it is meant to take you around in circles, but it's all fake, and it's all I'm telling you, man, I really do think that Trump and Hillary fixed the 2016 election. This is going to stay this way until 2020. It's a huge gift to Trump. And now, because the Democratic Party seems like they're like the KKK party. And maybe they are. But, you know, the fact... So now Trump is going to be able to say, going into 2020, that the Democrats are actually the racist ones, which they may be, but that's what this is. Ay, ay, ay. You know, you want to follow along, follow along. You don't, you don't. You know, you don't want to believe it, you won't believe it anyway. So there you go. And but that's what was going on in Virginia today. So, but now later today, this same day, it's breaking that Roy Cooper, the governor of North Carolina, in his yearbook at University of North Carolina, UNC, there's tons of pictures of, you know, terrible pictures, horrible, you know, of blackface, but worse than that, of people dressed in KKK outfits, or presumably, and, you know, with, in the mocking lynching somebody, like right there. This is not the governor. This is not him in these pictures. This is of a different fraternity that he didn't even belong to. He did belong to a different fraternity. This is for Chi Phi fraternity. He belonged to the Chi Psi fraternity, something like that. And that's the governor right there, Roy Cooper, who's a Democrat. This is bogus, dude. It's not bogus, it's real. And I'm telling you what I believe. I believe Trump and Hillary fixed the election. She lost it on purpose. And this is all just it's a big gift that's going to continue to unravel. I told you that when this first broke over with the governor of that picture, that this was just the beginning. And that it was a warning to whomever, people in the Democratic Party or Republican Party that have these things in their past with, you know, even whatever kind of affiliation to racist groups, whether joking or not, is going to come out. It was a warning, and it was also a gift to Trump. You telling me that these pictures that are surfacing, you know, are only of Democrats right now? That's a coincidence? No way. This is so manufactured, and it's all, you know, it's all just to help. It's gonna help Trump, but it's not gonna help him enough. I'm telling you, Trump's gonna get slaughtered in 2020, in my opinion. And you know, I don't know who's going to beat him. As long as there's somebody that's even slightly viable, who I think it's Biden. I mean, that's even though he's so old. And I never thought this, you know, just a month ago, but I do now. And so that's what's going on here. So this dude, Roy Cooper, I just mangled this whole description, but I don't care. It's 2 in the morning, and hopefully you follow what I'm saying. And this is in the North Carolina 1979 yearbook. There's another picture of you know, a lynching. I don't know exactly which one that is, but he's not appearing in any of these pictures. All right, this is for the fraternity that's not his fraternity, but there's the picture of the different picture of the lynching of people, and it looks like KKK. I mean, it's not the exact KKK outfit, but it's close enough. With somebody colored with blackface and a noose around their neck, you know, hanging from a chandelier. So obviously, it's just absolutely horrendous. And there it is, blown up. And that's the governor of Democratic governor of North Carolina, who just days ago was calling for the governor of Virginia to resign. Even though he's not in these pictures, it's his yearbook. It's from the same year when he graduated. telling you right now, this is all exactly what I was saying. It is. And, well, that's what I believe. I don't know that for a fact. That's allegedly and all that. That's the story there. I don't even know if I brought this up about Katz. Katz is the attorney for Christine Blasey Ford, the woman who accused Brett Kavanaugh during the Kavanaugh confirmation hearings. Katz is actually representing Vanessa Tyson, who's the woman who is accusing the lieutenant governor. Right at a time, I mean, you have a black lieutenant governor who would presumably become governor if the governor of Virginia stepped down, resigned, which is everyone is calling for him to do. He would actually become governor. So right at a time when a black lieutenant governor would become governor of Virginia, an African-American woman is making a claim that he sexually assaulted her at the 2004 Democratic National Convention. She gives a very graphic description of it. It's not sexual assault, in my opinion. From what according to the description, she claims he forced her to give him oral sex. Forced her, by taking his hands on the back of her neck and forcing her to do it. I mean, that's according to the Justice Department definition of rape. That's rape. It's not sexual assault. But as I understand it, but I can't get it out of my head. There's so many different things going on here that, right when a person who would become governor, an African American, would become governor of Virginia, to replace a man who's got a picture of a guy dressed in a KKK costume on his medical school yearbook, is being accused by another African American woman of sexual assault or rape. It's just so bizarre, and I'm saying it's too bizarre, and that this is because of that, they all three have their scandals. The governor of Virginia, the lieutenant governor of Virginia, the attorney general of Virginia, and basically they're all wrapped up in this with their own individual things. None of them is going to resign. It's going to stay out there until 2020, which is a huge gift to Trump. Then here comes along, I'm just recapping, the North Carolina governor, Democratic North Carolina governor, and he's got pictures in his yearbook from University of North Carolina of 1979. Not with him, but it's in the yearbook of the school he went to, and he's in the yearbook himself in a different picture. I mean, here he is. One of these things, that's him circled. People dressed in blackface, people dressed in KKK outfits, and worse, people simulating lynchings, for goodness sakes. A Democrat. And this is all just too perfect for Trump. And I'm saying it's and I'm seeing connections to the Clintons. And these are just a gift. But it's not going to help. It's not. Trump's going to get slaughtered 2020. But 2016, in my opinion, was fixed, and she lost the election on purpose. And they were all working with the Russians. And the whole thing of Trump working with the Russians is the perfect hoax because everyone's trying to solve something that didn't really happen. She did. I mean, they both did. But it's just meant to confuse. And that's the story there. That is the story there. Wait until the war is over. The unknown caller. Alright, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Listening to this rambling madness. If you want to believe it, you'll believe it. That's what I believe, dude. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.